Yeah. We'll just kill normal Morchok real quick.
I like no pull timer. Rip.
Malogs.
So I should normal Morchok. He's going to do 2 sucks either way. We'll kill him during second suck, so nothing lost.
Allow dying DPS on my clown gear.
Well,
I'm gonna eat breakfast while you guys do this.
eat breakfast. Oh yeah, American time one. There's no way it's breakfast time over there.
It's fucking
No,
not.
it's at least.
It's just
It's
waking
not.
up.
Anymore, bro.
No, it's not, but it's my breakfast time.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I would say the same. I woke up like an hour ago. I've been sleeping for 16 hours.
Same, actually.
It's breaking as fast.
This stacking dodge is really interesting for these tech mechanics.
Yeah, it's Blackhorn that I'm fascinated by the possibilities on. I need to find out if you can AMS the debuff that Goriana puts on you. This boss didn't work on the rogue launch.
I
Yours
got
was-
stuck into a crystal when he started sucking, so I couldn't even move, and my camera was under the map. Very cool.
Oh. Alright. I thought you were like pre-preparing an excuse for Nutri being dead.
No, that's Nushi.
Wait, what? Oh no.
They're all the same.
Put in a bug report. Maybe you get mock beta.
Remop beta, yeah. Next
Yeah.
week, I heard.
Next week?
No, I heard nothing.
Tomorrow.
You can be sure of one thing, they will jump scare you with beta access.
I bet I don't even get it. I'll be there watching you fucking stream PTR raids on the final day.
Depends how many times you've been banned.
80% probability Flube doesn't get it.
Yeah, if I don't get PTR or whatever it is, beta, I'll just jump on a private server.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
believe
posted on forward.
I don't believe in jinxes. I've been invited to every beta, so I will get in. I'm not worried about that. What are they gonna do?
How
Listen
many
to
will
this.
take this?
Spend on my damage today.
What happens if you don't solve the crystal?
You do sort the crystal, just the people that are closest will take different amounts of damage.
Was there no one soaking that stomp? I got hit by 150k damage.
Range a little bit out of range, but it's all good.
No, don't trust me. I'm on my clown gear.
Maybe
Probably
blood just
having
next to his
breakfast.
Yeah. The crystal from one side to the other isn't much fun.
I don't think McDonald's do breakfast in England at this time.
Probably not.
Not even these days.
Something cross contamination. Anything cool drop? Excellent. We've increased our chances of something cool dropping on the actual launch. What we're hoping for is who said cope? Enough of that Kermo, Simon. One of you two.
Whoa.
It's go, though.
no, it's Kermo. He's got that mage accent. I've only known you since Siege Roar.
Kermo, shut up.
But when was Siege Roar, Simon?
10 years ago?
Yeah.
Simon, you just have to speak with your tractor accent. And, they can tell the
2013.
difference.
Yeah, 12 years.
It's been a while.
Let's move across. Moving. 40.
Just sound like a redneck.
Mr. Hesdow. The name.
How many people have 6 healed this Nazis?
Top of head, not sure. I have seen. Yeah, it's I was gonna say it depends on the strategy, but it doesn't really.
Okay.
You're more constrained by positioning.
I mean, I've seen personally at least 4 different kills after that
Yeah.
one put, didn't they, at 6 health.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely advantages to it. I'm curious if, I mean, what is the situation of LFR tier sets for healers? Like, are they
I
tremendously
did my
stronger?
research earlier.
Okay.
Resto Shaman 4 set's crazy.
Resto Shaman is, yeah.
Paladin 2 set's insane for mana.
Rod.
But the big one is the Madness Weapon.
Yeah, Madness Weapon goes hard.
Yeah.
What, are we talking about the staff here? Or...
No, we're talking about the mace. The
Okay.
mace is like...
It's...
What was it? 2 targets, it outperforms Ragnarok, and you've got 25 on raid.
Yeah, I mean, we will have to. I mean, I do appreciate for everyone here that, you know, we have a very limited time window to secure a lot of gear in heroics, but we have a raid night we can use to do it, basically, and we should. Yeah, I mean, I'll help anyone. You know, if there's people who are struggling behind a little bit on gear, I'll personally tank for them. I don't mind. Just keep going, keep going. I don't think I need an awful lot, to be honest, because my tier set is like sort of hit and miss. It's useful on Traxian, but I'm thinking of making the Unholy Death Knights use it instead, so I can pump harder.
Salmon raw soon?
Yeah, the stuff I've been hearing about that mace, it procs off hots, it procs off healing rain, it basically procs on its cooldown, and it has no diminishing return on the total target's hit, which is crazy.
Okay.
Just the idea that it has no DR is so stupid. I can't believe it.
So if every healer who can use it goes for it with their oppressive tier set, 6 sealing this should be less of a problem, I imagine.
It shouldn't be a problem, like, at all, I'm
Maybe a
pretty sure.
Okay, cool. Obviously, with all the DPS you can. I mean, I know some classes don't go for LFR set. I've heard mages don't. I'm curious though, do mages do it if they have, like, say, 3 LFR and 1 heroic tier piece?
So with mages, I think it's probably still broken, because even with 397, it's still like barely like a couple hundred DPS increase. Like, so even with normal, so I'm pretty sure it's like broken or something.
We suspect the simulator doesn't count and they are just down.
Okay.
Question.
One other important question, I suppose, to follow that up with: are we talking fire or are we talking arcane or both here?
Arcane didn't have a simulator for phase 4 a couple days ago, so for example, I haven't tested yet.
Okay. So I just remember,
Can you
like,
get the
back then,
4
Arcane
set
was not.
from Heroics?
You can, yes, which is why we're going to be
Okay,
spamming
yes.
the shit
Then
out
for
of it.
Arcane this is definitely broken. The sim is not working correctly, but it should be like 15% DPS upgrade.
Sure. So if we are actually going for a Spine, let's say we do get a Spine, you know, this is a strong guild, there is a chance that we do see it. I would definitely make sure all mages who are going arcane do that. Some of you can stay fire. Maybe we can have a little discussion after the raid mages, or tomorrow. Just book a little appointment, discuss who does what. Yeah, it's stuff like, you know, rogues. I'm guessing you guys are going combat on Traxian, so make sure you get the axes, the LFR Deathwing axes, and your trinkets. Because, yeah, unless Blizzard acquiesce to your demands on subtlety and assassination, being able to backstab him, it's not happening. Right, just give it a second. Narcy's are just sorting out some stuff. Yeah. Okay.
See all this stuff you're talking about. Is there anywhere I can find that information?
Yeah, just
Discords if you're lucky.
Sorry, what?
Class Discords if they've done the work.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of been sprung upon everybody. I would say as well, I'm probably not going to be giving any Unholy Death Knights Sulfuras, because Gerfalak LFR is better from what I've heard, or very close.
They're equal for Unholy.
Yeah.
currently, Sulf would actually be rep prior if you were going off of raw DPS compared to Girth.
Yeah, well, our ret has it.
You can get the
have a
LFR
ret?
weapons from dungeons, yeah.
Yeah, Rain's here.
Oh shit.
He's one of the holders of the Belt of Uncrushable Fury. He's got 2 of the rarest items in his guild. The belt and the weapon. Yeah, there's a lot of things, you know, just look forward to doing the dungeons. I know they're not the most fun thing in the world, but we have lots of Death Knights. If all of the Death Knights just take green buff and go tank, you will have a really quite smashing time, as it were. But yeah, do spam that shit. Like, every single one of you can get like 500 DPS, 1000 DPS, some of you 2000. Do it, because like we've all seen Ultraxion. It's not really a skill check. We've all got the ability to do Ultraxion. It's just a numbers check. And I'm hoping the healer situation will allow us. If we have like Death Knights with the set bonus, we can keep Vampiric Blood up 100% of the time. I'm assuming that can be 5 healed down from 6. Maybe healers can give me opinions on that, because I'm not a healer brain beyond hitting Death Strike. Yeah, I mean, I've got to say, I wish I'd have just given this. Can we actually get the gear? We can't get the gear, can we, on vendors? The LFR gear. Because it'd be awesome to just test it, because then we could test it now, then fuck off to Ultraxion and test that. True. Oh, it's because, yeah, we were for healing, yeah. You'll be a healer on Ultraxion, I'm pretty sure. I don't see why you wouldn't have a Resto druid. Although I know some comps are using, like, none, but it's... I think that's like try hard, triple shaman, double A pally stuff, or like a disc. What? Oh, that definitely helps.
Yeah, they did soon spend a lot of lightning bolt.
Okay. Well, I think the damage component of Ultraxion will be fixed somewhat by composition, somewhat by the LFR items, and by latency and hopefully the frame rate on the boss being fixed, because that's definitely impacting people's globals.
Okay. Just to clarify, Moon is the range stack P2, and then clockwise. And the melees are purple and green split, and then clockwise. Dan will be on. Did we confirm if we're happy with you on Moon with the boss? Sorry, Star.
Yeah, I think that's what we're doing, right? Because I was facing Star, I was facing the orb there, and I was facing the out towards blue in second phase, third phase.
Yeah. Okay. So 6 healing, or
let's give it a go, because like Broom probably could, but he's not a main healer, and it's unlikely that we would put a Boomkin on a healing role on this fight anyway, I think.
Yeah. I think we have the same healers. Anyone new?
Ooh, we haven't got a spirit then.
We don't, because she's very ill.
And Nutri is still dead? Or...
Nutri, I don't know what happened to
Can
Nutri.
you chase Nutri?
I will chase him while you sort out this, yep.
Yeah, okay, so it was Simon and whom on green side? Iris, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, so Pia, yeah.
It was Pia and Simon, and I was with Yunari and like Linu, yeah. Those three.
Okay, yeah. So the Paladin assignments should be the same. The other 2 healers will be on range cap. So Moon and then clockwise. I think it would be really good if once you killed 4 adds in range, you kind of do a big move. But if you want to, like, you know, fill in casts while moving, that's up to you. Generally, you should try to move Sorry, yellow, and then kill the far one. You know, kill the other 3. Your first will have Broom's Roar after all 4 ads are dead on Moon. I don't think you'll have Roar again on the second one, but on the third one you will. And yeah, any questions? I think everyone's been here before. Of melee assignments, so we're going to split the melee in half. So we'll have Cleave and Mr. Hentai on purple. And Forte and Rain on green. And probably Nutri on green, so that 3 don't have to move very far. Once that's dead, I don't think we want 5 people moving to a single eye, so we'll probably well, we'll see what works well. Cleave, any opinions?
What for who moves onto the floor?
Yeah. No, not the claws, the eyes. But once you two.
Oh, the first fellow.
Yeah. We don't have 5 on it, do we?
So the way that we were doing it before was 2 rogues plus me. I get it to 50% with the rogues, then I moved on because I'm extremely mobile, and the rogues finished it because then they'd move on to the floor.
Yeah. Or they can skip. If you're on the far one and you're staying behind, you know, if you kill it and then skip one across, just move clockwise and just whatever makes sense for uptime.
Yeah, but then you send the wheelchair melee round first because they're just slower.
Yeah.
Get to move.
So the melee will be killing 3 in total. So kind of just work out what's best. Basically, we need to kill 4 ads, or 3 eyes and the big ad. That will be tanked on orange. Basically, when you can't move it. I think that covers everything. Healer assignments, kind of up to Simon, but I guess we use Trank on first on green, or second phase. We'll use barrier, or 1 barrier on first, second phase, and then you'll work it out from there, probably. Oh no, barrier is on green, isn't it? So yeah, that's, it's linear. Yeah, we have double holy on moon, so just rotate your hymns. Is it not?
I was going to say we had Pierre and Simon last time.
That's fine. So yeah, Pierre. So yeah, we can use healer Simon's up to Simon anyway. Oh, if you heal is happy, ask Simon. If not, Dan, how's it going?
He's unresponsive. I think he's dead. I'm going to call in a unheard, I think.
Solve the mystery of who murdered Nutri later.
More Chuck. I definitively saw his fucking foot do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
would you prefer as Death Knight or as Hunter for your strat NRCs? He's offering either.
We are lower on melee this time, but it might be worth bringing the Hunter and just seeing, like, if that's an issue on the melee side.
You could assign and range to the melee side. Wouldn't be terrible.
Yeah, but we're already down 1.
Make him DK. He can always swap between, can't he? Let's just have his DK, because that's the most realistic to bring. Cause...
The only thing is tight is the claw on melee side. I think there should be a warrior or a combat rogue always cleaving it after the plays are dead.
The boss is on the other side.
Yeah, but I think it should be on...
I agree with Coy on this one. Every player that I've seen has had just melee cleaving down with the fallen boss.
Yeah, at least one. During pro.
We can just swap around Dan. And
right, you want me on circle, yeah? Is that where you want us? Yeah. Gotcha. Okay, do you want me to bring him back to the middle after that phase, or will I just face the ball skull?
Towards skull's great.
Okay, so it's just mirrored for mages, but the ball will be faced from orange to skull. Okay.
I will probably use raw when the range side is finished.
Do you want me or Cleve going to the claw after the flail is dead?
You do it, 40.
Okay.
If I'm facing him that way anyway, should I just on pull face him towards Skull with the ball so mages are used to being on this side? Or should I just continue pointing it towards Star on first phase?
I think Star's fine.
Star is fine.
Okay. Yeah, keep your opening the same, but the secondary and third will be different. Okay. Right, well, let's
Are we doing the same order as last time?
Yeah, same order as last time, just for consistency's sake. You know, we can discuss sort of like optimizations of who's going to be doing more damage or whatever. Could maybe be the guy who gets the chill roll.
I'd probably spawn your slide toward the moon. It means the mage doesn't have to run so far, and it's not like down the middle. Does that make sense?
What, in phase 2?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's second phase 1 rather. Yeah, okay. Sure. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, circle them in. Yeah, let's just get Norby summoned in. But yeah, I take it. Ava, Cadella. Oh, Ava's not even here. Rip Ava. Wait, do we have melee haste?
I thought Entai Mr.
Yeah,
Entai was
good.
Ava. Who is Mr. Entai then?
It's Catella.
Oh.
Abra.
I mean, I could go pick Trinket and switch to Frost if you want.
We've got those. We've got everything.
It's just not worth paying it without that Trinket.
Okay. Right, let's go. We'll move on then. We'll do the opener. I'll do the same sort of like I'll call for Tesdal's sack about 6 stacks now. I think it's on
normal.
Oh, don't worry. Yeah, it'll go heroic. It'll go heroic. Just continue. Yeah. If that hasn't fucked anything.
Hope no one's loading screens.
Everyone here's got M.2 SSDs. I sure as fuck haven't.
I have 3.
I actually believe you.
Word flex, but okay.
I like to keep a lot of shit installed, okay?
Remember, Rangers under the bus. The right side. We have no one soaking yet? Oh, we do.
Ares running.
I think the MRT is up, but I can double check if it isn't.
Let's go slight to the right, maybe? Nope.
Yeah, you can
You
sack
want
me
this
here.
one in faster?
We can do.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
your
yeah, you will do. That was AMZ.
Dispel.
That's fine.
Spell right
Next
here.
is going to the boss.
Can dispel Joba.
Into the boss, dodge, move to the circle, avoid.
What's that one going to the boss?
Wasn't it 1 off?
Is it?
I thought that was only 7. I thought we were doing 9.
Yeah, it's usually the one after I've done it.
Because that's why the AMZ didn't go off either. I told Cadella to do it on 7 before.
I need feedback that I'm retarded, please.
Right, I'm preparing the AI for it now.
No, it says gently gaslit.
I'm not sure if someone called for a dispel when they were like in the range group, but please don't do that.
Yeah, I did call for it, but then everybody came in running.
Okay, fair.
So it was a bit... I'm a bit confused here, but yeah.
What's the confusion there? Constructs maybe we can help.
If you didn't expect people to move because it wasn't ready, yeah, I called the move sooner than should be. Was it around 7 stacks of the boss movement?
I don't...
Yeah, it was.
Okay, well that's fine. Yeah, you won't expect people to jump on you.
What killed Hesdar? Was it through sack?
It was sack.
Yeah. Okay, I'll call out fire. Oh, you can bubble off the debuff, right? Like if you've got sack up and it's like you got that, I'll just bubble it. To be honest.
Yeah, but
like,
it never happened before.
True. But this guild has elements of bad luck sometimes. Alrighty, let's straight back in.
So you're pointing it towards what? Star?
Generally sort of star, yeah. I was a bit scuffed on that ball. It was not perfectly aimed.
The right slightly, not quite a lot actually. Everyone move.
Oh,
The right slightly.
Just wipe it, wipe it. No, I got distracted. I was like worried about Norby running in front of the boss there. I was like, what the dog doing over there? Resist? Yeah, sure. Yeah, no problem at all.
Yeah, I can't see the notes.
Let me send those over. Is that now working for you?
I can see.
Where's the food? By the line?
It was from last time, so you just replace it.
Thank you.
Salva, you there? Eat food, Salva. Free buff fully. Full timer.
Yep.
I'll ice block this one.
Okay, has that you sent me?
This is aim Z, hit. Next hit is going into the boss.
I'll be calling up a PS soon.
Watch frontal.
PS me now, please.
Move boss to your left.
Yeah, people are like running into the front over there, and some people are just in front of the ball. Like, what's going on there?
You have to wait for the frontal guys, move left and move right, and then move around. Melee team, yeah, you're a bit scuffed with your melee team. I'm not sure if bounces were a bit tiny, slightly differently, I guess. we could, just to make it accident-proof, then we could like spawn the orb, pull the boss to the edge of the water, not quite the edge, but closer to the edge of the water, and that means that the range, you know, the positioning from behind the boss to either the range camp or the melee camp is always free.
No, over-engineering again.
Yeah.
Just fucking look at.
Just don't die.
Yeah, people just need to not get hit by the orb. I mean, I could have pulled that into him, but I needed a bit of time there because the front was definitely going to hit if I moved the boss.
You could move left or right, but yeah, you couldn't move towards it.
I was put in an impossible situation with like melee behind me and potentially killing the entire raid with the beam.
Pawns to the left of you.
All that happens, like, I understand Rain hasn't done the boss, so him dying to that is probably just what happened to all of us on the first time doing it. But if you see the balls going to the left from when we're sat behind the boss, Dan's going to have to move the boss to the left. So the melee moves to the right and goes sort of on his right side, waits for the ball to hit and goes round and through. You've got so much time to get to your side anyway, there's no rush really for it. And we're going to have Narcissus probably roaring for it. Whereas if it's going to the right, you just sit on the left and wait, and then run off to your side after it's hit. But it required you to actively look and see which way the ball's going.
P2 is much cleaner if we can pre-position. But yeah, we'll keep with this and see how often it's an issue.
Alrighty. We should go straight back in. Yeah, we're almost back on track here.
Norby doesn't know which colour he's going to. You need to tell. Whatever neutral
green.
Clockwise. Green flail, clockwise. After 2 eyes are dead, you can move to the third one. Back a bit.
That might have been too close, I think.
So,
no, it's good.
It's better right here.
Move in, Broom.
The fuck?
You would have taunted that. You can use your sack here.
Left to slightly.
Gonna be AMZ on this one.
Yeah, wipe it.
Who's doing the AMZ?
That was me.
So yeah, Hasdar, you need to bubble if you get the debuff with sack. It's just
I was
a
low
requirement.
on health. Yeah.
You could just always bubble sack, but then risks later ones, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if he gets the actual debuff, just to make sure he's like super safe.
Yeah, sorry about that then. It's my macro. I gripped that shit.
Yeah, let's clean it up. This is why I wanted to be on Zonos today as well, because I had a feeling. He's quite a demanding boss, this lad. Alright, full time we're going up. Let's just get it a little bit cleaned up now. How noticeable is the drop in one healer? Or is it just pure unluckiness on his part? Okay.
Need more data.
Need to get deeper into the fight. Yeah. Oh fuck. Brain moment.
The frontal.
The orb's gonna go there.
Well, you're gonna have to turn
yeah,
him around.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Range position under the boss between the orb. Should have stacked under the boss. The right slightly. Push frontal.
You can stack me here.
Well, it's knocked on
Close
cooldown.
must have been.
So try and get your position, see what we can do.
Is that faster for the AMC there? Or is that my fault?
It was early. It was early.
But I missed an AMC.
Nah, that's on me. The ball was in the right place.
That green, I just melted.
If the ball gets knocked on cooldown, we need to know so we can move the boss.
I like how the debuff went to all the healers there.
So is this for...
Sorry, doing one. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how to draw on this character.
Shadow of Ocean work then.
I can use Dark Moon.
Yeah, whatever works.
It should be.
It's so ranged again. Like I wouldn't worry. I really wouldn't worry. That is a wipe. That wipe was on me. Yep. Right, let's just go straight back in. This time I'm not gonna have a fucking aneurysm on the pool.
Click global, please.
Frontal.
One.
It got knocked way too quickly, so it didn't activate until it was inside of him.
Yeah, I think it kind of bugged or something. I was way out of the ball and it just instantly procced. Interesting.
Dan, if we keep the boss, interesting how easy this is. If we do keep the boss right in a specific location, we can have a marker for the knock if you want.
Oh, that's asking a lot.
Well, I can give you a marker for the center of the room as well.
I have to have him there, move him there, and then twist him. And I've got about 2 seconds to do that.
And watch the frontal, yeah.
I mean, sure, you can put on that. Yeah, fuck it. I mean, I'll give it a go. If that helps make this consistent, we can do it. But people need to really not be pulling on one. Like you got like or I need to pull on 0.5. So
No. You just. It probably helps with the positioning as well. In terms of spawning the orb further out, because the further out orb spawn's good for you. It means that first knock is never going to hit the boss. But no, I think we can keep it as it is actually. And if you just notice it is an early knock, you can't just say nothing. I'm not going to be watching the orb every time, moving my camera around in melee. If it does bug out, fair enough. It's a bug, but if this bug happens, you need to communicate, please. Okay, full buff. Eat. Over. Okay, long pull down.
Go, 30 seconds.
Oh, I was thinking 20.
No. Oh yeah, long pull timer, I just think longer than normal.
You'll get what you're given.
Yeah. Actually, I have assist. Anyway.
You got to it, probably because you've done it a couple of times, like on pull, maybe. It does that. This happened to me on Barrow Rock and Firelands. Not a lot you can really do about it.
Triple 0.
He's talking about his CD on his res timer.
Yep.
That was very early.
Oh, this is what I'm up against with positioning it. So if I just keep him here, it should be, he's in the center of the room.
That looks fine. The right side.
Sure. He's beamed, so I can just reposition him.
Right slightly again. Dodge frontal.
You can sack me here.
Left slightly.
Next one goes to the boss.
It does.
Yeah. You can paint something here.
Frontal, careful. Frontal
I can
out.
bring him in.
Move.
I can bring him in, yeah.
Don't forget to interrupt.
There's a wipe. Any feedback?
Who replaced Yunari on the healing side of range?
We have 6 healers.
We have 6 instead of 7. I mean, we can always swap Broom to Resto Druid if you would like that. That is doable.
That doesn't.
Ranged is really rough without a third healer.
Okay, fuck it. Yeah, let's just put a gun to Broom's head. You can do it.
Did we have? I don't have a log by the way, so I can't check.
I was out of the res range. Each res again.
You meant to be on my tank technical, by the way, Bella.
Nope, I went to the wrong one. Do you not hear me
Okay.
say it midway through?
No, I didn't. I was just sitting there thinking, who the hell is this clown? Oh, okay.
I did think that Melee was dying very fucking slowly.
Okay, that explains that. Cool.
And that explains some more of the raid damage.
The best fix for Hezar and Salva is just to run in and we'll summon you. It's not ideal. I appreciate it sucks. But as we start getting deeper into the fight, it should fix itself. But I do appreciate that's an unfun bug, as I had it on Barrow Rock a lot.
full buffs.
Is there food?
He's saying that you weren't healed too much, Sava, on your death in phase 2.
Did we have a barrier on the first one, by the way?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, I think that was assigned. I'm not sure if we're using... But did we was him used? Okay.
Yeah, I think it was.
So where are we putting Broom exactly? What's his position? So he's aware of what he's doing in phase 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, something's changed from the last time because Simon was moving to the triangle. Now Dan is moving there.
I moved to Circle, yeah. I swapped with Narcissus because it meant that the melee group would be able to cleave off of Zonos quicker when they'd done their job. So it'd be like...
yeah, but I'm still with you, yeah?
Yeah. You're assigned to the orange tank, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
No point moving you around to follow the tank.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just go. Yeah, let's go straight back in. Just trying to be tilted. You know, I appreciate. Yeah, it sucks when you get sort of put back to square one, but we have some different players here. The healer comp is Shane. If we were trying to 6 heal that, which obviously comes with some difficulties, because it's not an easy fight to 6 heal on this gear. But we're just sort of getting some data there. Yeah. We will have on launch with even better gear, so.
So you're stacked up, ranged? Good.
You can dispel Vite, yeah.
Slightly left.
Can I dispel the over?
Frontal, slightly left.
Way left.
Quite a lot left.
Is it? Okay. I'm a boss, aren't you? You can stack me here.
A lot left, AMZ.
You can dispel Vite here again.
Next into the boss. We're dodging the frontal.
Yeah, you can paint something
To
here.
your right, Dan.
Yep, I see it. I'm moving into it.
Dodge the orb. And big defensives.
Ready to instantly res if you can.
I think I'm missing a paladin heal. But it's fine.
Rewipe here.
Yeah, it will.
It will.
So I'm just checking when his orb. Right about now. Okay, we lost some people there. Was that a consequence of Pia's death, or was that like a consequence of other stuff?
So was that a bad combination due to timing? Like with the debuffs going out? Or did we phase as expected? Okay, so I can see the healing. It definitely went out. We just need better spot healing, I guess. Oh, okay. Right. Show some healing at least. My bad. Yeah, so I'm not sure which healer was normally on yellow. I think was 2 paladins on the right hand side, like on orange.
Nah, I was on the circle, Hunter on the star, I guess.
I'm with Dan on the boss.
Yeah, that's why I asked if something's changed, because last time I was at the circle with Simon, and now Dan is moving there. So I asked if I'm still there.
The intention was for the paladins to stay where they were, but I don't mind if they move across.
So Hamtaro, you're not on star now, yeah?
I am wherever Dan goes. I just follow Dan. I am he is the only one that I'm healing. So.
Sure, okay, it just means Hamtaro be on star healing Uwu.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm healing you. I'm healing
Okay.
Simon now. No, Simon, fucking England.
Yeah, because I've got Hezda on me, I think. I'm pretty sure that's working.
Can we change how the melee working? Because it's completely different to last week, and it needs to be the same as last week if we want to come in time. So, me and Corty go purple, the other melee go green. The melee on green don't go to the eye that's between purple and green. They go to the eye to the right. They kill that eye, then they go to the one that's between orange and skull. Me and Corty solo the first eye, because that's how we were doing it last week. 2 people staying solo first, otherwise we just won't clear it in time.
Yeah, is that all clear for the melee there?
I'll type it out in the highlight chat as well, just...
Yeah. The quicker all technicals are dead, the quicker we go to smack the fuck out the boss and having a much chiller time. Okay, let's go now, go.
Left slightly. Left slightly.
You can dispel right here.
Left.
Res, taunting.
Creep off down.
You can stack me here.
It's gonna be AMZ.
Dodge front. Next into the boss.
You can pace up me here.
Orb spawning in 5. Get ready.
Facing it towards moon.
I think you've changed the position since last time. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, it's because we were talking about it at the beginning. He's getting mirrored.
Frontal curve.
Yeah, I can't make
Rotate
it.
the boss
Because
for the knock.
I have the debuff. so-
Rotate the boss.
Okay, yeah. So we'll just quickly wipe it, man. We'll quickly wipe it. My death was a bit weird. I don't know if I just like it was just a minor overkill by looks things, but I'd have to look a little bit at what my health was at the time I got hit. I think he was 5 stacks, which is around about time. I normally look at sacking about 5, 6. 6 is the safest sack in terms of like when the ball's coming into a short got paint up coverage. But if it is problematic, I can.
But the plan is when second phase 2 comes again, we start at the same position again.
We'll be starting on circle marker and pointing the orb towards moon. We were before doing it on the other side, but because of the way that like all kills on this have their melee like sort of eventually cleaving off the boss. So me being on the melee side made more sense, which is why that change has happened.
If you noticed, it basically the claw tentacle died around the same time, or was just about to die when the third eye died. So basically, it freed all the melee up as soon as that happened. But ideal world, I think we'd have one more melee for this, and you'd stick 2 rogues doing that, and I'd help clear the eyes.
Question for the healers. Which healers are on the range camp during phase 2? Okay, Brum, can you try to get us a roar when the 4 initial ads are dead where we stack? I can like call for it if needed.
Then I'm basically, if I'm the second ball is gonna be towards skull, right? Then I'm
Around moon. So
around
it's
moon.
easier for the
okay.
range. So or they soaker, you know.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out like at what point I'm going back because I cannot make the full circle with the range because I'm not reaching in time. So I think after star I'm just running back basically.
Yeah. If you're the first soaker, you don't even look at the third eye.
Yeah, okay, sure. Because yeah, normally
Or the
we'll
fifth
go
eye.
for the full eyes
Yep.
and yeah, sure. Got it.
Okay, let's just go straight. I think just straight back in, just keep getting the practice in. Okay, that's good.
Right slightly.
My game crashed. Someone will have to take the soak after Eerie.
Just bounce 3, which is coming up now.
Nope. Okay. Quick wipe. Was that because it was missed, or was that just early bounce, or?
Hit the boss. Likely because it was an early bounce. And I'm guessing it's because people are too late to move out, and then so are unable to knock it late, or later than it. You know, later than it activates. And we get no feedback that it, you know, knocks on cooldown.
Hmm.
Because it's not so bad for, you know, to move the boss if you know that you move the boss.
It can also be like people aren't stacked enough. If somebody's outside their stack.
No, not really, because it will. If people are too far out, it will knock early. But if it can't knock early, it will like knock every frame as such.
Okay.
So, if you're able to knock it, and you're inside the circle, it will knock it. But it will prioritize the boss. So if 2 people can knock it, I'm fairly certain that's how it works. Could be wrong, but
Yeah.
that's how it feels.
I imagine the main reason that an early knock would happen though is like if someone's 5 yards behind the stack group and it bounces off of that person and the mage bounces at the same position still, then it's going to be a short knock every time.
Yeah.
That's where it might be coming from, but realistically it's just you have to judge it not on distance but on time since the last knock.
Yeah, the thing, what's it called? The POV mod does show how long, how long until it's knockable.
The Foci Weor shows.
Yeah. It's like top right-ish, central.
Well, it looked like it went through all the melee, through to the ball.
Because it wasn't, yeah. It won't hit the melee if the ball isn't active, and
the ball's happening,
it activates on a timer since the last knock. But anyway, that's cool. We've been through this. Left side. Left side again. Dodge frontal. Left quite far.
You can sack me here.
Quite far left, it's aim Z.
I'm just gonna. Oh, I've got Iceman up.
This should go to the bot.
To your right.
Yep, you should. That was getting fucking trashed. What's going on there? I mean, I had sack. I even called sack early. That was like in the early phase. It was a 5-stack, not a 6-stack.
I need a log to say anything.
It just doesn't make sense. Didn't get a direct heal in 4 seconds. Okay, that'll do it.
Oh, yeah, the deathlog's pretty self-explanatory there.
Was Yunari like previously just tank healing me? And am I getting the 10%? Like, is the loss of AV a big deal actually on this boss? Is a fair fucking question.
I don't want to say it's nothing. I don't want to say it's game-breakingly good, but yeah, it definitely.
But the thing is, you aren't dying to like the big fucking 300k chunkers at the end of the phase half the time. You're dying halfway through.
Yeah, because
AV is not going to matter for that.
You know, I might not be in top form today, but I'm not trash. Am I receiving a 10% physical damage mitigation buff? Because obviously, I think Dis apply it and Resto Shamans apply it.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay. So I imagine I've got that at all times.
I think it's also I started putting beacon on England since I'm healing him now. I'll put it back on you for the
okay, cool.
First phase 1.
Sure. Okay. Because it was just before my Icebound Fortitude phase, because like, normally I'll wait till Sack's got 2 seconds left on it, or slam IBF at 1 second left. Sometimes I slam it early if I think Hairstyle's in no particular danger.
Are you
I don't
playing
know.
that weird spec again, or is it part of this fight?
Is what part of the post, right?
You said something about a weird hybrid spec with the PS1. I don't know.
Oh, I'm playing cringe. I'm playing like a good spec for this.
Okay.
You do have 2 GSs as well.
Yeah, although the thing is, where I'm dying doesn't make sense.
know,
Like,
I
if
know.
I was, if I was dying because pain stop fell off, I'd be like, yeah, absolutely, I should GS. Because the GSs I'm saving for the next phase, where I won't have PS. Like the second one's the most dicey, but that's where I call for GSs and stuff normally.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not yeah.
Yeah, if that gets solved, awesome. If not, who knows, we could chuck Eris on his shaman. Because AV's probably giving me what, like 20k health, probably. What, it's like 10% more, is it? Which isn't nothing. I mean, bigger death strikes, therefore bigger shields, bigger protection against overkill. Spirit Link.
You can dispel right here.
To the right, quite far.
You can sack me here.
Quite far right again. Same.
You can paint something here.
To the boss, move left.
Yep.
Range camp roar.
Facing the boss towards Moon now. Moving the boss slightly here for the frontal. And then I'll move him again just into that position.
Dispel.
It was on cooldown again.
Well, yeah, but I mean, what I'm saying is you have the option to dispel me given my position.
Don't you think that the previous positioning was better?
Yeah, it's just a mirror.
I
People
100%
need to not knock on
think so,
cooldown.
but
It's a simple requirement.
I mean, if I know that it's been knocked a little bit earlier than we would like it, just let me know. I can literally backpedal the boss like 5
the
yards.
range seemed fine to me. I don't know.
It wasn't fine.
Well, I
maybe
now, but it
I can backpedal a bit more. I mean, if you just eyeball it, I mean, I have no idea because I can't see shit because the boss is like half the screen for me.
I'm on the big tent. I can't see anything.
But it feels like this side it feels better for me with this mirroring because I'm not tanking the tentacle and the boss. Like before, it was like the tentacle was on me for a long time, so I couldn't really even move the boss if I'd wanted to, like after the ball spawned. But like this, the tentacle was gone, which gives me the freedom to position properly.
Did it get knocked towards? Oh, sorry. Did the ball get spawned towards Moon or Skull?
I think I aimed it towards the Moon. It might have been slightly off.
No, I think.
I don't know, because when it went in, it was to the right, then I'd have assumed Skull. But
I think the thing is, the difference is like last time, by the time the orb spawned, all the ads were like that, and now we had still the big claw was still alive.
We had Jova dead at the start of that phase, didn't we?
I mean, I don't know where to stand, and I couldn't really call for because I'll die if I call for a dispel. And I was running into other people, was running into the orbs. I don't know where to stand really because of deadlock and so on.
which claw are you saying still alive, Aki? The range one or the melee one?
Huh?
The one opposite to the orange, I'm guessing. Like on
So-
the...
Because
So, just to jump in, sorry. So generally, the boss will be in the center, which will where everyone's stacked, and the range camp should be moving towards moon. Like no one should be moving towards skull, no one should be moving towards blue. So anything between sort of the boss and skull is a safe position for hunters. Yeah, and you're definitely in range of healers to get the spell.
what you're missing from before, Raki, is that we would be at the same point that the melee claw would be at like 80%, and you lost all that damage from the melee DPS before. It's so much more damage efficient this way.
It will make sense when we get deep into the fight, because the boss will be like 10% lower than he would otherwise have been.
On the second phase, the claw is dead before that phase ends, every time. It's only the first one where it's coming.
So just to clarify, like, was there an extra debuff out there, or was that expected? Oh yeah, no, early on, yeah.
It's because I was standing between moon and blue, and when I wanted to call the spell, I would have killed Karmo, so then I didn't, and then I couldn't call because I started getting low, and then I just died.
So we could assign healers, sorry, not healers, mages to, move out one side and hunters on the other.
That's already pretty much what we are doing. The mages are mostly on the left of moon, and the hunters are usually where I am, kind of more advanced than I'm right now, but kind of in this place, and moving on this side when we have to get dispelled, and going back to moon.
But so if we formalize it. Yes, there's no reason that you are in range of one another. I think we've solved it.
It's just hunters don't be near it. If
you go left,
if the spread, you just click
you're
straight
a
left.
hunter, you're on the right hand side, and you're not within how many yards it is, 10 yards I'm guessing, 15 yards.
Spell yoga.
Can hunters not stand on each other?
Sack me here, sack me here.
The left side? Ball stopped moving. We need to... Fucking hell. Need to knock it back together. Everyone stack on the cat. Stack on the cat. Slowly move backwards. Stack on the cat. Stack on the cat. Roll ranged or melee.
Oh, the ball just stopped moving. Nah, nothing you can do about that. Nothing you can do about that.
That's what the game lagged out there.
Yeah, that's no one's fault. No, unless one of you use fucking Magneto or some shit. Like, that's no one's fault. That's
tried.
Like, you just know that's going to happen during launch. We just have to embrace that this is an unbelievably buggy launch. Third PTR, by the way, and it's still doing that. Incredible. Let's actually report that. I think you know what it is. It's probably like some terrain. There's like some bit of terrain there that is just impassable.
It's all these bones, I think,
It
on the
could
ground.
be, but Yeah, the bones aren't on that line. Oh, isn't it? It's blue. Yeah. No, but it moved and then it stopped.
I thought I lagged out too, so I tried to AMZ.
You saw the orb not move, you go, oh, AMZ.
Yeah. Just in case it like lags into us.
Holy shit, I wrote a perfect 200. I wrote to the perfect limit of that on the ticket there. Nice.
150.
Yeah, I just put at the end. What do I know? I'm not qualified to tell you.
And just the consumer of this product that I pay for monthly fee for.
And writing a fucking 500-word essay, bug report.
Yeah, let's just go.
I just wrote orb stuck, fix your shit.
Orb stuck! Little Counter-Strike. We're starting to get somewhere again, though. You know, it's a new team. You know, there's been a lot of changes, and it's important to train everybody on this boss because who knows who can and can't make it during the optional days. I mean, we'll probably end up raiding every day on launch, as we always do. But you know, sometimes people have stuff that's going on, like their daughter's marrying someone or whatever, or maybe not in this guild, but you know, yeah, there's always something, understandably.
I think I'm
New
only
tree.
dad here, to be honest. Why? They're probably younger than most.
You're a scam.
Yeah, do it to avoid tax, basically.
The guild I was in, V2, we had people go to gamer rehab, ironically, so. He wanted to kill our raid leader. Yeah.
I can sympathize.
Yeah, sometimes it starts moving really late.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if the first one's a safe one.
You can sack me here.
Left slide. Next is AMZ. Left quite far.
I will move him a little. Front will soon. You can paint something here.
Your right slide.
So just keep going. It's just so I keep my consistency going here.
Someone got hit by it.
Oh, did they? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it. Was I the one that hit it? So I think I was on the wrong side of the ball to hit it.
No, I don't know who hit it, but it blew up and hit me and you.
Ah, okay.
One of those things, the one that killed like 3 people, that's because people did not move around to soak the orb as well. Like, if it says move, if Narcissus says move left, you've got to move because spreading the damage onto 18 people
It's difficult
will
to judge how soon, how far. And if it's a far one, you have to move like as soon as possible.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, you need to just be zoomed out and keep your eye on it yourself.
Yeah. It is your responsibility to make sure you're hit.
think everyone's looking pretty ready there. We'll just keep going for a little bit more. I'll call a break around about when I think that there'll be a respawn. Having some of the LFR tank trinkets will be super nice for this.
Slightly left.
Dispel right here, please.
Slightly right.
You can sack me here.
Slightly right again. Aim Z.
Dispel right here again, please.
There's a knock on cooldown, that last one.
Was not.
It was bounced too early? Or what?
What are we doing so wrong? There's no other guild that has this issue of the bouncing. Like, once the first bounce is done, it stays consistently between 2 points. What are we doing wrong?
You're not casting Oro. Who cares about your damage?
I mean, you said that it was insta bounce, but I was already out of the range on the usual bounces and further than that.
Sure, I see what you're saying. I get what your point is there, yeah. If you couldn't cast on a boss, then you must have been more than 41 yards out. Maybe it's just a bug, I don't know, I just don't understand it. Because I've watched kill videos, like the tank doesn't really move after the initial placement. Is it possible that it was... actually, no.
It could be that... So... No, I can't say the case because the ball's position doesn't reset when it gets hit. It just stops and then turns the other way. And it's got a timer to say, okay, I've activated. How long until I can activate again? There could be variance in terms of, okay, last time I was able to cast my cells, move out, and then get hit in the same location. Maybe there is variance that way. But it's a million times, like, I'll say easier, but safer to just move out that bit more. It wouldn't make... Yeah, I agree. After the first bounce, if you should be able to just bounce on cooldown and it wouldn't hit the boss. I do agree. That would make logical sense. But it seems that's not...
Is it maybe the way... I mean, I've seen
I
when
can explain
Scuttle
why
does it.
So Dan, question for you. When we pull the boss, like, do you reposition the boss at all after he spawns the ball?
I walk him back like a couple of paces, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The issue is with the cooldown and the Fury Narcissus. If it activates again when it would hit the group, it's now in range of the boss already. You can't be smacking it on cooldown. Because the ball gets bigger. And it's the ball's hitbox. Like, sometimes the ball is nowhere near actually physically touching the boss. It's like the outer edges of the ball bar, and it absorbs it.
It goes bigger, is it?
It gets slightly bigger with each round.
That makes sense. So yeah, if it doesn't make sense, sorry, if the ball does get bigger, yeah, it makes sense that we can't just knock and cool down. We go again.
Off we go.
I have started logging so that I can see these logs.
You're gonna get the ruler out and start measuring the distance
Exactly.
on the
No,
monitor.
No.
You sure?
I would.
I'd use the spell.
My bad.
What?
I've had feeling.
Adjust. To the right slightly.
Dispel right here, please.
Right slightly.
Can you sack me here?
Right slightly again. Big one, actually. Big one. Follow the blue square. On AMZ. Don't move backwards.
You can pain stop me here.
Next into the boss. Just to your left.
GA me. GA on DKD.
Do not get hit. Melee, range can't be not safe.
Did you get one shot, Dave?
No, it's I think the orb got hit, right?
Yep.
Yeah, void diffusion hit me. I suppose the question is what.
Can't the last mage call out like which way the raid needs to move? Because we are not getting hit like every time, but it happens quite often on the last when it's supposed to go to the boss.
We could do, but what I'm going to say is the mage just needs to not blink out. Every single time I've seen them run and chase the ball, like one person of 25 people, when the boss is taking like half as much damage as they will at the end of the fight. I just don't care about your damage. Until we see in range, I don't care. So you're going to pre-move out nice and early. You're going to walk into it, face the orb, and you're going to hit it where you mean to. You're not going to blink into it, you're not going to boot towards it, you're just going to pre-move and play the fight properly until we hit enrage. Because this is just a waste of time.
Can we change the position? Like, I'm looking at how subtle positions the boss at the start, and he basically tanks him on that little island there, and he always faces it just out here, and he just slightly moves his feet just to slightly off the island every time.
That was, yeah, well, I think that's your call on that.
I mean, if it gets the consistency of the orb rate,
The non-consistency is basically you can't hit it on cooldown because the orb grows each bounce. So if you're just a millimeter safe on your last bounce and it grows, it's going to be able to hit the boss the next bounce. That's the only issue. That is the issue that we're seeing. So basically, the safe distance increases. So the distance between the center of the boss and the safe position to knock it increases over time, well, with each bounce.
The other way that you can handle
bounce could be
this.
closer. That's a good point. That's a fair point. Alright, yeah. The ninth bounce can be on cooldown.
The other way you can do this, Mouse, is to get the same effect, is that every time it bounces, you move the boss 5 yards.
You could backpedal 5 yards each time down.
It's one of the two. Either the mages have to go further each time, or the boss has to move each time.
I can't see in Subtle's video what the mages are doing because the boss is blocking the POV, but it looks so simple.
What is sorry? Are you changing the way that you point at the start? Are you changing?
Maybe change the way we point at the start. Like, is the distance between where the range group is and where the orb is going just too far? Because like where Subtle's team is, they've basically got the team on sort of bluish, and then they're pointing the orb to around about where the marker on my head is now. And he just tanks it on the island, so he uses the island as a reference for where he wants the boss every time, rather than having a marker down, because obviously you're using all 8 markers on this fight.
I mean, I'm looking at that log course you linked me earlier, and every bounce to make sure the priest that's doing it goes further. I think that's it.
That's it, is it? Okay. I mean, we can keep it as we've done it. I mean, is it too far though for the mages to run comparatively to get the orb now?
Just for consistency as well, in terms of the direction of the bounce, I want the mages out a lot sooner. So I want you to be pre-positioned so you can walk forwards into the orb. Yeah, your damage is going to be shit, but I don't care. If it is a lot cleaner when you do that, like we don't have to move left, move right. It just makes Dan's life a lot easier as well. Like he doesn't have to worry about the frontal, doesn't have to worry about anything. He just has to worry about living. So we'll try that. If you want to try changing the boss position, we can go for that as well.
Sure, Ranger, yeah, it would just be essentially pointing him from the island out towards here. I don't know if the fact that the elevation here is a bit higher helps or anything. I don't know. I don't know why they're doing it. I mean, this is where I used to do it back in the day. But yeah, just to give that a go. So it just means that where would the range group normally be standing?
What's the range group? Sorry, the range group is under the boss. Dan.
Well, oh, okay. Oh, there you go. There you go. Then. Yeah, sure. The bounce group would just be to the side there on blue, basically.
I'll tell you, the log I'm looking at also points at this exact spot that you're going on.
Yeah.
The road, so.
Yeah, it just looks better. Like it looks way more consistent because you can use the island as a marker.
For range, then just really pay attention to the orb when we are like moving to the stack point, because it's gonna be like bouncing in between here.
Right, let's get a 420 going. So yeah, he'll be facing the way he is facing now. So it just makes mages know where they're bouncing as well, because there will never be any variance. I just always put them head on, so it'll never be like weird angles.
So where again? At blue?
Where he's facing now, he's gonna ping it sort of like behind.
The thing that the eye spawns on that.
Yeah. So I just take him here, which means that I don't have to move much on position either. He's never running away from me, so he's gonna do his orb. He does it there, I turn him around, and I just pedal him ever so slightly back here. And there you go. And then Subtle never moves in this position once until the next transition.
Yeah, when the last mage has gone out, I want you to, well, bounce. I want
move left.
Move out. Move left, please. That's early on the AMZ. Do we still have AMZ? Yeah, we'll use this proper AMZ one.
You can set me here.
Slightly left again. Don't move backwards, please, ranged. Just sideways.
Dispel right here, please. Dispel right here. Thank you.
Dispel quarter.
AMZ this one. Left, far left. Follow the square.
It's weird. It's so weird now.
Did you move out nice and early?
I mean,
why do we have to move that far? It never happened before last time. It was a slight left, slight right, but
two things like Dan's position and the major pre-moving hopefully allows us to point the orbs. So yeah. I just need you to move out before, or like when the previous mage knocks. I need you to start moving out, and hands off keyboard.
Yes, Albert, I'm absolutely certain.
Yeah, my memory says you can point. I'm like 90% sure it goes 180 for the player.
I've hit it from the left, from the right, from the back, and it's always random where it's placed.
No.
Based on what I just saw from Salva's final knock, that orb moved directly to an angle based on where he hit it from. It wasn't a straight on knock. I'm absolutely certain.
Okay, I'm gonna do no damage. I'm gonna stand outside and watch people. That's it.
Sure, because I know deviations happen, but like deviations like we're getting are kind of not the norm. Is anyone blinking into the orb as well? I'm just curious about that. Just out of curiosity. I'm not bollocking anyone.
I'm looking at Wowhead. It says it causes the ball to knock in the opposite direction. So yeah, you should be able to direct it.
I'm currently watching POV of a mage heroic a week ago, and he points it right and it flows left. So I'm not sure which point is.
Well,
and they are running out with AMZs to the left, like we are.
Sure. Okay.
I can even link it in Discord now.
But I like this positioning better. I don't know how the mages feel, but from a tank perspective, it's so much nicer. I'm not having to like if somebody pulls it for me by accident or whatever, it's running the right direction.
Yeah, I hit it perfectly and it still went like a little right. So.
Okay. I can slightly alternate position as well.
Belioba?
Eri, you're way too late there. Hit someone randomly. It was too far out.
Yeah. You can sack me here.
You need to be hitting it dead on, please.
I did.
It seems to be people are anticipating the prior movement far too much.
I can get pace up here, please.
You need to
It's right. I'll add it. I'll add it.
Like we've just seen me and Salva just trying to from the other side, and it still is flying to the right of the boss.
I don't think you need to have a fucking PhD in geometry or something to figure this shit out. It shouldn't be that hard, to be honest. Like, so it's pretty. I'm pretty sure we're doing it like fine. It's just like it is what it is. So. Because like you saw the first one, I was just standing there like perfectly in the middle, and it still went right. So like, what? I wasn't even moving. I literally stood still. So I'm not sure like how. Just for the sake of trying, let me just blink into it on this pool and see if there's any difference. Because I don't think there is, honestly. But...
Oh, we've been doing that before.
I never blinked into it, so I don't know.
Well, that's just to chase it.
Yeah.
I suppose the other question is how spread are the melee? How stacked are you guys? Like, is it hitting like different players at different angles in the melee group?
It definitely, the melee stack should definitely be tighter than it is.
Yeah, it will be,
Mark
but,
one person.
like it's the way the orb's coming in is making that like pretty inconsistent.
Yeah.
Mark someone and it'll be easier.
There is.
We have a mark.
Oh, square. Yep,
Since
there you
like,
go.
Since like full 4, I think.
Okay, well let's get another pull in. I mean, I prefer this position personally, but I mean, there's a lot of
positioning is better because it's easier to line up.
yeah, it's
Just
so much
visually.
easier. Yeah, visually, I'm not having to stress to like pull the boss if someone like slightly pre-pulls before me or whatever.
Need to move.
No.
Bit late on that.
Was that just where it spawned? Was unfortunate, or?
No, yeah, I think I was too close.
Okay.
Can you summon again? Or maybe it didn't work. Raise, I mean, sorry.
Well, let's just keep it. We'll solve it. We'll resolve it. You know, if it requires a bit of movement, it requires a bit of movement. We can handle that. You know, the new position just seems nicer to me. Just on the pool. It'll take like a tiny bit of adjustment, but I do think it is for the better.
Some people are too far back.
Yep, range. Make sure you're stacked.
Yeah, proper stack, please.
To the right, quite far.
You can stack me here.
Again, right far. His aim is up.
You can pay something here.
To your left hand.
Yeah.
Okay,
Do not
range,
get
be
hit.
careful.
Do not get hit. Watch the orb. I've taunted, but I can't do anything.
Dispel Corby.
Swipe it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think one pull like proves on one thing or the other, but it makes sense if we can, influence it. Just try. Yeah.
Yeah, but it could be janky. I mean, who knows? Maybe there's like some server lag and it like registers the way you were moving like 5 seconds ago as a direction. Like I don't know. I mean, it does
I
look
don't
weird.
know, but I do know that whoever corrected that ball hit it from the other side to cause the correction. Like watching their
Yeah.
going position.
I tried hitting it from the right, like from, I don't know, 40 degrees to the right.
Yeah, and it flips you and it bounced to the left.
But I'm still not sure if it works like that, because I think I've tried it before and it didn't work. We can check each ball.
I'm wondering if when it goes skew, it's because it's going inside, like the mage is going inside the orb, so it doesn't know where it's going.
Yeah, you want to move slowly, like you want to let the ball hit you almost, so that allows you the grade to sort of variance in angle. I think that's per tick.
Yeah, that could make sense actually.
Because like if they're, I don't know, even 2 yards into the ball will naturally not know what it's doing.
Yeah.
It could be
Yeah,
that.
but then
So.
how does it explain the first bounce? I'm just standing still. I'm not even moving, right? So
Well,
the
if you're
ball
standing
moves into
still
me.
and the ball's hitbox is smaller because it's smallest, it goes into you still.
Yeah, like if you slightly backpedal.
Can we try with you?
Don't know.
If you're stood still, like here where the ball is, instead, can you try like just backpedaling slowly and letting the ball hit you?
Okay, tap.
Yeah, sure. Let's try.
Yeah, it's worth looking at. Like, no one's having a go at the majors. Like, we're just, everyone's frustrated by the problem, of course. Like, it could be just janky boss. Like, it's undoubtedly janky boss. And obviously, we're not getting quite as far as we were last week, but we've changed a lot about the comp.
I mean, if the ball is solved, then yeah, it will make reprogging everything else so much faster.
Yeah, agreed.
Well, yoga.
Quite
Exactly,
far
yeah.
right. Very far right. MZ, pre-position. No frontal, just walk the boss into the.
You can paint me here.
Dodge the orb, down to your left.
Yeah. Take him into it.
Range roar, if you can.
Yeah, I'm facing it sort of towards moon.
Orb in 7.
There it is. I'm putting them to the side here just for the purposes of the frontal. Then I'll reposition them properly. Position them properly now.
Rebuff Salva. Left slightly. Quite far up.
You can sack me here, Hamtaro.
Spread you over.
Careful with this knock mage.
Have a GS, please. Go and spirit on me.
In the boss. So sorry, I missed.
Yeah, you should definitely call it early.
Okay, was that meant to go in, was it? Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
That's fine. Yeah, we got deeper there, and I was pretty good on life there, so I'm satisfied there. And the next one, I'll be absolutely fine.
I've done the same thing that corrected the ball previous time, and now it went even further on the right. Like, I'm pretty sure this is random.
Just a bullshit fight, yeah. Yeah, I appreciate it's frustrating for mages.
Like, it would have been so much easier if it just followed any logic. Like, even if
like
we needed to
ping-pong
flip
logic.
6 times and like do 5 dances, and then it would fly in the right direction, I would do that.
do you have like any plan on mana recovery after second phase?
We should use hymns. I just forgot this time around. Sorry.
Pure shock that we'd hit second phase 1. Well, let's just, seize the momentum here. Just keep going for a bit. I will call a break in about a few more pulls. But it's been valuable, I think, the valuable time on this. It is the least fun boss to wipe on. At least Voltraxian, it seems kind of like you get to smash keyboards a fair bit.
Mage Dome is pretty shit to wipe on.
How the fuck? How's what?
Just watch the frontal. Frontal.
That's a good point. Moving the boss.
We boss a bit more. Looks good. Looks good.
Is that fine? Okay.
To the right slightly, but we should be fine in melee. Try to move out of the boss if it's not needed. Should be fine this one.
You can sack me.
Name Zetsu, move out slightly. And into the boss, brush the frontal.
You can pay something.
To your left down. Yep.
Range roar.
Move him slightly for the frontal.
Move.
Oh shit.
Dan, you just need to backpedal based the way that you face the orb, and you just need people not to be behind in that.
Well, I did exactly what I did the last time. I just turn him to the side quickly because I don't have long. Like once that orb comes out, I've got about a second to move him so I don't leave the raid with beam.
Well, the raid is on the ball side.
Okay.
Always. If anyone's not there, it's because they're currently behind the boss because you're faced in the wrong direction.
So how are we doing on the deaths as well in phase 2? How do we undo that?
So I see a lot of inefficient movement from Moon. You want to be almost in a straight line moving to yellow. There's no reason to touch the red floor. Let's just see. Loads of inefficient movement.
Okay.
That could be a factor. Because it takes 30% longer to run along the red.
We should just agree on a second stacking spot. Once we are stacked the first time and we have killed the ads, a second stacking spot to help the
as soon as you
healers.
roll, you move to yellow. Done.
Yep. Done.
Make use of the movement speed.
Sure. Good recovery, by the way, on the mages. Somehow a file elemental out aggroed me. I'm like shocked. I don't know what the fuck that was. I have no idea. I don't know how far elemental. I mean, if anyone's going to out aggro me, I wouldn't expect it to be a fire elemental. Must have been chucking windmills. I don't think his elemental's like snapping off of DK's hard.
Details is right there.
So, Broom, your assignment is as soon as you see that fourth
Maybe
die,
it is.
you draw. If anyone moves before that, that's up to them. If they want to use their mobility, like blink or whatever. But it's up to them to not die after that.
Oh, you just go straight back in.
Make sure you're like using like defensives. Like if there's like a big healing throughput on you, probably not use it straight away. But yeah, so as soon as you start ticking down, use the defensive then.
So I actually die one of the first Broom. It's the eyes that die last.
Yes, the back eyes. Let's see two of them in your frontal. Stop moving. Try and knock it again. Like the melee camp.
Nope.
Never mind. Bug.
Dispel right
We
here,
can
please.
try and fix it, mage. No.
Maybe just try to phase. Just try to phase. Just
yeah.
Have debuffs out though, so that's gonna make it very, very difficult.
So a few deaths for wiping.
It would just bug out again, did it?
Yeah,
I'll
it's stop moving.
Yeah, stop moving.
Epic.
Well, it's PTR.
It is third PTR. I do want to put that third in front of that there, to be honest, because
it was, yeah. So it's
Yeah, this was always a really shit mechanic. You hear less about it because we got to the point where gear just invalidated it almost.
Yeah, true.
So kind of no one really cared anymore. But when we were doing initial prog, this mechanic was always a pain in the ass.
to be honest, me not remembering that is probably on brand because like I probably saw as much back then as I did at this point, which is just the boss in front of me, even max zoomed. Yeah, I just assume everything's going well in the back and keep an eye on his buff.
Get a headers down if anyone has one.
So G's for any non-locals.
What do you mean locals?
So with the tentacles as well, because like phase 2 is a bit of a question mark. Like some guilds have been able to kill all of the tentacles before phase 1 starts. I know that is tight as fuck. I do appreciate that, and it's a different caliber. But how can we get? Is it possible for us to optimize it even further? Like if the movement gets fixed, does that do it?
It's kind of uptime. So you've got two options. We need like flails to die, like because they're the lowest HP. So once flails are dead, how do we then split damage effectively such that there's lowest uptime?
Whilst also keeping everybody alive.
Yeah, without dying. So, like you could argue that you could send like a really fast, yeah, like you could send one range to Moon early, and you could send a melee to left of blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's what we should do is just keep pulling, and just people can discuss like each phase 2 we get through, like where they can make little micro adjustments.
The issue with that, Norby, is then we're going to be even tighter on melee. Melee is already very tight.
I mean, something else we could explore if things are now getting like stronger is you know, the how 6 Elo would be impactful. Although obviously phase 2 gets very hard, there's no doubt in that.
What the hell?
Well, let's try the phase. You know, might as well. There isn't a. Okay, that's fine.
I'm dead. That's
It's
a
no,
pretty
it's
good
no use.
reason
It's
not
no
to
use.
do it.
It's no use. Yeah.
It's becoming vexing. Repair again.
We can repair, yeah. Do you have rest pending, Resto?
Yeah, got it.
Cool. Okay, yeah. Like, I'm sure we've had plenty of pulls where it was literally millimeters away from hitting the boss rather than us, and we didn't know it, which is what makes it hard for the mages to judge. So, however we are more consistent is, I mean, however we do it to become more consistent is great.
It's interesting because I'm taking it literally on the same spot every time, like here, right here. I'm not sure, like sometimes it does hit, sometimes it doesn't. So, like, if going back fixes it,
It
no
will,
problem.
yeah, easily, and there's not as much risks. The issue is if every bounce is like super long, then we hit this timer where we get debuffs as we're going to phase 2. That's what we're kind of avoiding, just for clarity. But yeah, as long as we don't hit that, we're fine. I mean, you say that you hit the same position, but is it the same position relative to the boss? Like, are you watching where the boss spawns? Are you watching where the orb spawns?
Well,
these little things will help you. Not saying you need to do all of them at once, but these are factors which anticipate whether Dan has to move or not.
Yeah, but I'm just assuming like everyone else does the same thing like I do, right? So.
Well, a big
I'm
assumption,
not sure.
and you have the best POV. Let's just say that.
Yeah, true.
Oh, let's just go. Let's just go.
If you're not sure, backpedal a bit. That's safer than risking it.
Yeah, because I have to be careful as well, because if I overcorrect, you end up with the orbs taking too long, and then suddenly the boss is too far. We end up with stacks and stuff. Too many.
Shoot stacked.
You can sack me here.
That was very close on that bounce.
Do I need to move or?
Who's next bounce? Have we missed a mage?
Isn't it Arona?
Yeah, it was my bad. Yeah.
The wipe.
Okay. Oh, I'll call a break here. Dragon up break 10.
You are assigned to Moon. When 4 ads on Moon die, there is a roar. You move towards Star, and you heal people around Star. If you need to stop to heal people on the way to Star, you will need to stop and heal them so they don't die. But I suspect that shouldn't be necessary if you use your instant casts. Yes, do not dispel. That's a big one. Phase 1. Are you familiar, Fable? Phase 1?
Yes.
Okay. And yeah, basically stack on the melee. And then when the time is to the boss to soak, do not get hit by the ball. You need to watch it. And then off to Moon side. Norby, can you damage the boss in melee? If you want to stay in melee or near melee and then move out for the bounce so you don't bounce it outside of melee, you're welcome to. It is Shadow.
Yeah. Isn't Aura Mastery better used at the beginning of phase 2 when there's like the most?
We have a
damage
barrier,
going on?
I think.
Okay.
We already have.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Any questions? I think we're good to go.
Yep,
Please
let's
shout.
just go straight back in. Just be big focus now, right? It's only an hour and a half. Just put in what you can. Try and solve any issues that pop up. Like, there's nothing stopping us actually even killing this boss, to be honest. It just requires things to go well. It's a great opportunity to get, some mistakes out of the way so we don't get them on launch.
Slightly right. Bigger right.
You can sack me here. That's on. That's not you, by the way, Fable. That's Hesda. You have to worry about it.
Slightly right. Aim set. Next is into the boss.
Dispel, bro.
Watch frontal. Just to your left hand.
Okay, you can paint something here.
Someone hit it.
Yeah, Sava ran with the orb.
Are we to wipe?
Yeah, we're dead.
Yeah. Well, my life feels much safer now, also. True, but there's definitely there's a level of lean back in my chair now, occurring, which wasn't happening before, which is nice.
Stupid boss. Sorry, Simon.
So we'll just get straight back up, straight back into this. This is looking strong. Damage looks good.
It was either the third or the fourth bounce. Did you try to do anything to correct that? Because it went from far right to much closer right. Yeah, it's changed on the melee a couple times. I'm just wondering if because it was going far right, but it looked like one of the mages correct, so I just want to know what they did.
Was it bounce 3 from Iri then?
It might have been. It was either 3 or 4.
Well, their range. So it's 3, 5.
They're third or
anyway.
fourth, so third or fourth mage.
Oh, third or fourth.
I think it was me then.
Did you
Yes.
hit it deep from one of the sides or something?
I tried hitting it deep from the right. And yeah, I just stood still and let it come to me.
And it started to go to the left more, okay.
Then it seems to work, what you said before.
It might be that you just have to overcorrect.
Awesome. Well, I mean, if we solve that, that is like 70 pulls saved. It's definitely weird. I will grant you.
But yeah, after the frontal, you can really like yeet across the room, Dan. Don't forget. It seemed like the
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. Well, it was never coming back. That ball was never coming back to me.
Yeah, exactly. But that's yeah. Anyway.
Because it was never bounced my direction. Like I can, yeah. Once the frontal's gone, like I can even rocket boots it in. That's not a problem.
Move, Dan. Move.
Yeah, move it. I started moving. I was like a second
Too
late
late.
on the
Too
move.
late.
No.
Okay, get feedback session quickly. We'll just try and recover and go straight back in. Okay, put up full timer.
I could taunt the boss after the frontal, to be fair.
Yeah, but that's like that shouldn't be needed. Like maybe I'll just make sure I move it back. I'll exaggerate it, move it slightly.
No. When the boss hits the orb.
Oh right, yeah. You would want a cooldown up for it, but yeah, you definitely could. Yeah, that should be far enough.
It is, yep. The right slide. Same melee range.
Someone was too far back.
Yeah, don't move backwards, move sideways. Far right.
You can stack me hairstyle.
Blue marker. Don't run towards it. Far right. Aim Z on the.
That might have been my bad leaping early.
Yeah.
Yeah, just quick wipe.
No wiping. Remember, we only need to clip it, so the priority is aim Z on the group, not on where the ball's going to be.
Are you about to say one person who stays behind the range group, or I have thought of this?
Do you want me to try and bounce it specifically at a marker? Like blue? I can do ZDPS, I don't mind. Is that what's been asked, just for clarity? I'm not sure.
I want to test if the bounces that direct the orb are actually coming from the group and not from the mages. So just one person that is going to be like trying to direct the orb from inside. You understand that?
Yeah, so basically like if I'm the group right now, Narcissus, and the orb's coming in, or you're the group, then you'd be stood just sort of a bit behind.
And a bit closer, yeah.
But directing the orb effectively, and the AoE would still hit the group.
Sure, yeah, do that.
So, yeah, the people need to know to stand super melee. Like,
yeah, they need to be,
under
everyone
the
needs to be
boss.
close.
And if it is to the right or left, they have to be to the left or right, but, you know, like, I'm gonna say it, you know, in the radius of me and the boss. Yeah.
Right, let's get a pull going.
So I'll try and direct the ball. Yeah, hopefully, you can blame me.
Take your
That means that
marker
the
off.
range
so
has to
people
be inside the boss. If the boss
What?
moves, you move.
You have to be out, not be just like Clint was before. You just watch both A tier is and be similar. But
Yeah,
not
you're
on
gonna
him.
pick up if trying to, yeah. Range are not inside the boss, please. You're not.
You can snap me, Hester.
I couldn't make it in time. With the bubble.
Okay.
AMZ, move far.
Next goes to the boss.
Yeah, front was coming. It's just happened. There you go, he's in. Yeah, I think I'm facing it towards Moon. Okay, orb is spawning. I am moving him now. There will be a front one in a moment. He has been moved.
Right slightly.
Dispel Cordy.
Dispel Room.
Hezbar can snap me. Not Hezbar, sorry, Hezbar. Sorry, that's me, that's down. Looked like I don't know about you, but it felt like Tentacles died kind of quick there, though. I feel like that went down to 5 stacks pretty quick. Did it?
But the time it takes for 4 to die, is it slower? Or is it before they all die?
Did we have a lot of people dead?
I didn't see. So you mean like total time it takes? Well, maybe, but like it didn't die too slow. Like so the raid damage wasn't too high because lower stacks.
Well, I soaked the.
Dan, when you turn the boss at the start of the second phase 1,
yeah,
do you know if it always goes the same way? So, like, because you're aiming the orbit skull, does it always turn to orange and then to green?
I'm aiming at a moon, but I could aim at a skull if that's preferable.
No, moon's fine. It's just I just want to know if it turns that direction every time, just for the melee movement, because we're coming from the other side, so we're behind him when he spawns the orb.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
it,
Oh, if
it's just so when he's turning it, the melee turn round the other way, effectively to stay behind the boss without getting clipped by the beam as well.
I mean, if
when the orb spawns, Dan rotates, back steps, and there's no question.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
need a
It's
marker
just
on Dan? Or...
no. It's just
Yeah,
which direction does the boss turn?
What I'm now doing is I'm now running directly for the boss to guarantee that it's a 180 degree. Yeah.
It's just so I know which way I can run around the boss without getting clipped by it. Yeah, that's fine.
Sure. Let's just, I think, just dive straight back into this. Like we're starting to get somewhere again.
If the circle tentacle does die before phase 2, sorry, before phase 1 again, you could re-centralize the boss, but that's your call.
Yeah, if I'm able to re-centralize, that'd be awesome. But it's just the, yeah, that would be great.
Because it would help for the next phase 2.
That movement, Dan. Do you do that exact movement when you?
That's what I'm going to try to do. Yeah, every time I'm going to just do that movement. Yeah.
Okay, he always does the same way.
Kan du spela Norby?
Slightly left.
Yeah, you can sack me a hairstyle.
Big aim Z, slightly left.
Dispel right here.
Spela Norby?
Next into the boss. It's to your dead on.
Yeah. You can pay something here.
Who's getting hit?
Someone had to be hit by that. I mean, that's like beautiful. Like if the orb's always like that, I'll be a very happy tank. But it's going to be a wiper.
Do we know if it was? Oh yeah, it's me, or is it a? Okay, no one knows it's them.
Well, there's 4 deaths to it, so.
It doesn't matter. We can, I can find it.
Yeah, just when you and Arcee say it's coming into the boss, like make sure you are moving out so the ball goes straight through. Because that was like a perfect.
Look at the orb. It's full stop. Like in theory, you moved to Moon, Pioneers, just for clarity. So, and Moon was super clean. Like the ball was nowhere near Moon.
I mean, as range, it's just best when once the call has been made that the next spawn is going to the boss, just straight to the left or right, and like the orb.
Depends if the if the orb's going left or right. You have
I
to
mean,
just,
yeah, but yeah.
Ninth orb hits the boss. You look at the orb. You make a decision.
Since we've changed to this positioning, you generally move left now.
Yeah.
But
left? What do you mean right?
I suppose it depends if you're ranged to another, right?
I'm not sure what I'm not sure what you think I mean by left, but basically I'm going the opposite way I used to go.
Okay. Well, that's as long as you don't die.
Oh, that's straight back in.
Feels like people aren't under the boss properly there. Slightly left. Far left.
My combustion proc right before I got hit by the orb.
You can give me Saka.
Quite far left, aim Z, or central, aim Z.
This one over.
Next is going to the boss. Goes to frontal.
There you go. Use power stones below, any health stones, etc.
Range roar.
Okay, I'm facing him towards sort of moon-ish. I'll do the same like movement I normally do. I just take it through him like so. He will backstep a little.
Slightly right. Dead on.
Yeah, you can chuck me yours, Samthara.
Slightly left.
We're going into the boss next one.
Next into the boss.
Okay, you can pain something here actually, if possible.
Watch where you're going. And you move to your right, Dan.
Okay, moving him into it. There you go.
Use your defensive now. Or no.
Over this time.
Facing it towards moon again.
Range of roar.
Dispel quality.
This one out of it.
Stack on the bus, move left slightly. Stack under the bus, move left slightly.
I need some heals after I'm soaking the orb, guys.
Slightly left. People aren't stacked under the boss, please. You really need to listen.
Dispel quality.
Those deaths just
This goes in.
Yeah, why are we calling for dispel so much though? Like, I thought I thought healers were just healing through it. Like, is it just people seeing?
The counters are the only exceptions for that.
I mean, I just bled out.
Maybe I'm a grumpy old man, but there is an element of just have faith in your healer team.
I mean, I bled out and I was deliberately dodging the soak so I didn't take additional damage. That's happened twice in a row. We got to phase 2.
I did believe my healer team, or did that get me?
Well, yeah, I mean that we can discuss why that happened, but I
There's a
suspect
second pull in a row too, so like.
Okay, so why is it like? What is your relative distance to the healer? Like, if the group is stacked underneath the boss, are you potentially too far away? And is there
No, I am dying in the
Oh, in the actual stack. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Which
okay,
was
so-
just after a knock, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, I soaked the first orb, right? And then I blink in, and I still have cauterize. And then basically, I need to
think
know.
Yeah, no, I'm not blaming him for being dead. It's not his fault he's dead, of course. I'm just trying to work out like, if there's something we can do about it.
I think last time we agreed that mages that had just soaked the orb stay out for one, so we don't take the extra damage. While we also have our cauterize. That's what we did last time.
Sure.
No,
Okay, I mean, it sounds reasonable. I think the idea of the mage not being in for that, because it probably isn't a big deal, right? Especially on the first one, because it isn't doing enough damage to be lethal to the group, but maybe enough damage to be... I do understand, like, on the one hand, like, spot healing the mage is good, but I think... Yeah, standing out for that first one after you knock probably makes sense, I think. But that may affect... I mean, as long as he is healed, though, I mean, I guess that's the concern, because I imagine he comes in so he can get the AoE healing on the ground.
I got healed for like, since I got the first tick and it procced cauterize, I got healed for like 22k total.
Okay, I mean,
and,
maybe...
And then I died from the thing.
Is that something where maybe we could like just stick Fable on it? Just Fable just heals a mage coming in with like a whatever. I don't know. I'm not a holy paladin main. I don't know much about it, but like just a flick of the wrist, whatever the spell is.
It's not. I don't think it's a problem. It's just that sort of it's inconsistent, right? If I know I'm not getting heals, I'll always block them. But sometimes I get heals and it's fine, and sometimes I don't. So I'm like.
I suppose there's two things I think about there, because that was the first time we had hit the third phase one, right, tonight?
Yep.
Had things already started to go a little bit awry by that point? Because I mean, it could be just a domino effect that has occurred there.
Well, yeah, people will get too low because of the bad dispel calls into, into regular soak.
I think they were low before that.
Hmm. Okay, well, we can definitely look over. I think just go again, because we've got momentum now. Like, just seize momentum, keep pushing. We'll try and address things as they come up. But it's always tough, right? Because once the dominoes start falling, like, you can get caught in the minutiae of like what happened after the first domino fell. In my opinion. He's going to be a little bit further ahead than he normally is, but I'm going to pull him. I'll pull him back to reflect. There you go. That should be fine. Yep. Awesome.
Who's walking into the orb? Please don't do that.
What's going on?
Right, slightly.
You could give me a sack here.
Right, slightly again.
Mana tied down.
Next into the boss.
Okay. He's going to
Feel
front
left.
on a moment. Has to be careful of the front, or but I don't know where we'll put it in.
Someone head up.
Sorry, my bad.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that as well. I just lost count of the orbs. Sorry about that.
So yeah, we just the main thing to clean up now is just like, you know, all the little mistakes that can add up. If we just try and just be really careful of the orb, like just listen to the call. Everyone here should have the console command in to have max zoom. I think it's. I'll put it in general chat because you don't have it. I think it's this one in Classic WoW.
Yeah, it is.
But it will let you zoom out further. It's well worth having. You should play that zoomed in general. I mean, if we could, we'd zoom out as far as those FF14 World First Boys, but that's not an option. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, it was. Because doing that will massively help you avoid the ball, and it's also huge on fights like Warmaster. Yeah, just try and avoid that one, because that's the mistake that makes everyone like a little bit like upsetty spaghetti, and understandably, because like, you know, if everyone makes it, that's a lot of that happening.
It's more avoidable if everyone just watches the orb.
Because that's one where I couldn't run it in, because you know the Soon Core on the frontal was not great because it's not accurate all the time, but it was coming, and it would have killed people if I would have turned it.
Yep.
But it was moving into him, so you know. And I had plenty of cooldowns. I had Pain Sup ready, even, so yeah.
Left slightly. Don't run backwards. I don't know why you are. Left quite far. Follow the blue marker. Don't move backwards. Are you moving backwards?
You can
Stop
sack
it.
here.
Running an arc around the boss.
Left slightly. Next into the boss.
I'm down here. Well, but I wanted to test something because I've asked people to test it a couple of pulls ago and no one ever tested it. The direction the orb goes in is actually dependent solely on the people in the middle, and the people soaking the orb are actually just reflecting it back. Because if people run out to the right and then they don't direct it back and direct it like in a wall, like I just did 2 times. So we need one, ideally, if you don't want to run 50 meters to the right, we need a person to direct it to mages.
Well, we've already got that. We've had Narcies on it, haven't we?
Yep.
Are you like
Apart
turning
from the
around
fact that
and
every time he says, "Why are you running back?" it means someone has probably ran
Yeah,
behind him and scuffed it.
Yeah, it's him having a go at people because he's
I
doing
not
it.
scuffed it, but like I just like, the call is not to do that. Like if you don't do it yourself and try it, like say it. I've not heard you ask that. It's just a bit weird.
Yeah, we've got that. Yeah, Narcissus acknowledged that he was totally going for it. Like, let him do it. It's like the Meteors and Rag. Just trust that he's going to do it. Like I completely trust Narcissus as a mechanical player.
Maybe
I'm not
mark
facing it, no.
Cleave.
I am making sure like my character position is like on the edge of the circle, so it faces.
Did you say put a marker on me, Corty?
Yeah, if people are following you, Narcissus, it's easier to follow like on
I
you.
think it's easier for them to see the marker and be in front of it. Just be in front of the blue mark.
Yeah. Maybe.
It's like be like within 10 yards of me at all times. So there's no reason to be further out than me, basically.
Yeah, if anything, you want to be in front of him.
I suppose my question, just from a sort of a philosophical standpoint, is why would the melee be able to turn the ball where the range can't?
Because I'm not sure, but the same logic applies to the boss when we start the game. Well, whenever the boss is turned, it also starts from the middle. I'm not sure why, but I wanted to test that once.
Sure,
I've just turned into.
Yeah.
I've just tested it. I've turned into the orb 2 times and I've sent it like 90 degrees to the right. That was on me, because I forgot to preface that in the chat. So it flies like if you walk into it from the melee, you send it whenever you like where you're at lands right now.
Alright, well let's just go straight back in then. Just try and get it. Keep it going well. Although if you are experimenting, just let people know. If 25 people try to do that, like we will have a mad scientist raid going on.
Because I thought we were already testing it like a couple pulls ago when I said that.
I thought I was far enough away for that one. Someone will have to do it for me.
Kermie is bounce 5, yeah?
Yeah, I'm the next one. Someone will have to take this now.
You can sack me here, Hester.
Down.
Can we do 9 bounces or not?
Yeah.
Can't I just soaked sell up again?
It's a big left.
Coming in, yeah? Can I get Pencil, please?
MZ.
I'll take him.
Oh.
Void Orb 7. Right, I guess there's just a lot of distance there or something. Because like I'd gotten through the cooldowns for Void Orb bounce 9.
Yeah, people were very late. If you are soaking it, you need to say I am soaking it, like or I am backing up, and who I am. I asked, can we do 9 bounces? And I'm not sure I got much of a response.
Oh, the yes, master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the yes may have been unwarranted. I shouldn't be talking for the mages.
I think, yeah, we would have had to have solved it there. We would need another bounce.
But at the same time, I mean, unless the mages said something, we wouldn't have had time to adapt.
They did. Someone said they couldn't.
Yeah, Kermie said he couldn't make it, so I'll have to take bounce 5.
Which wasn't where we could solo.
I don't think we have anybody else who can solo the orb.
No, okay, that's fine. I should know that. Thank you.
It's right, I mean, the answer to that one is that it should never happen.
Yeah, I thought I was far enough away from the guy soaking, but I still got hit by the splash. So my cauterize procced.
Oh yeah, no one can double soak in a single phase, so no.
Well, let's go straight in again.
I left.
You sack me here, Star?
Wanna tied down?
What the fuck was that?
You front of MZ. Next into the boss.
Is there somebody knocking that shit now? Or
That's
are
my
you
fault.
knocking my MZ
That's what I'm dead.
every single time?
We got hit again.
Drive it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I lost my complete train of thought there after the what caused that conversation. And did not hit Icebound Fortitude on time.
40 seconds to accept the race.
Nisha, you happy with what you killed you there?
Yeah, I was not sure how I moved in front, but yeah.
You would have to be really, really inside the hitbox and then move slightly.
Yeah, I was.
So,
Exactly.
but moving, yeah, none of the range are inside the hitbox, which is fine. But it's just, if none of the range are that far ahead, there's no reason for you to be that far ahead.
Yeah, I shouldn't have it again, I guess.
No, just yeah. There's no advantage for you. It's you're potentially not going to get hit by the orb, and the raid takes more damage.
Alright.
Okay, let's get our pull on.
That was early as fuck, whoever that was.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with early pulls as well, because we have a lot of people doing like pre-pull shenanigans.
Not me this time.
Fine, right? Fine, right?
You can sack me here, Star.
What happened?
The boss got hit by the orb, I assume,
Yeah.
because
It was
person
timeout.
hitting it back too soon.
I gave it some time after it was able to be hit.
I guess
It wasn't
just
instant hit
more
at all.
time. The boss didn't move at least. I've just yeah. I mean, we could hope that doesn't happen again, or we could just prevent it.
I can try and make him move an extra step if that helps prevent that ever happening again.
Yeah, I mean each mage is on the same like number of soak, so their distance should be consistent with what's. I mean, again, previously each previous pull might have been super close to the boss getting hit, but this time there was server lag. You know, who knows? The server ticked differently. Maybe it is a bug, but if we err on the side of caution, potentially that helps. But then again, if we err too much, if everyone errs too much, we might get that extra debuff that we're trying to avoid.
I'm usually giving it like 2 seconds after it's active before I hit it.
Can we have
Yeah.
Gs?
There's one.
Oh, there's one. Okay, thanks.
Just because we haven't seen those debuffs yet, I think I'd ask that we just err slightly more on the side of caution.
Sure. Okay.
I guess. Does that well? The thing is, if we move the boss, that means all the range has to move, which isn't very fun. I'll try and watch the mage knock, I guess, and call it a bit more.
Sure, yeah, I can just move a bit further back. That's not a problem.
Yeah, if cold talking.
Yeah, let's just recover a little bit. Get back into our phase 2s, because the phase 2s are starting to look really clean there. There you go.
Slightly right. Quite far right, actually.
You can snap me here as well.
Right slightly, but we're safe. And again, MZ.
It's down.
Next into the boss.
You can pace something.
Dodge. It's
Let's just
a
roll
hole
him
in one.
right in.
And raw.
Face them towards moon again. Taking them back a little bit.
Slightly left. Central.
Oh.
That's weird.
Okay. I mean, the only thing I can explore there is, well, you know, if it's going for that, I mean, if I can get them back to the middle, which is what Sartle's team is able to do, we can just keep it uber consistent. But that claw on me has to be dead about 10 seconds earlier. 5
The way
now.
that happens is with another melee. Or
Or yeah, one of us don't go for the eye. That's the only.
No. That even then we won't make it. Like we're doing 50-50 damage on that thing.
Yeah, but you have movement speed when you reach it.
Yeah.
Like you're there like 5 seconds
Yeah,
earlier
but
than
if
me.
I'm soloing that eye,
Not soloing, but somebody from green would have to help you.
Problem is, I need to know if it's like a mistake or not, because like me moving back as far as I did at the start put me in a position where my cooldowns were falling off by the point the ball is coming in, which does introduce a risk element, because at 12 stacks he starts hitting really fucking hard. I just need to know why sometimes the ball is doing what it's doing.
Could it be because the melee is too much underneath the boss, so like his hitbox is bigger? And
If they're too deep in, possibly, but I mean, it would presumably
The melee
hit them before.
could hit sooner. Like there could be max range, which could help with knocking it sooner if it's a late bounce. You could argue.
Yes, we could wait like 3 seconds after it becomes active, and then melee just stays out a bit further.
Yeah, if melee needs to move left or right, if you're at max range, then you get less wiggle room to keep damaging the boss, so like melee lose up time.
But it's also just take it a little bit safer back. Like since I've started it taking like a little bit more behind, then it's not happening anymore, at least on the first one, right? So just try to soak the ball like a little bit further away. I know it sucks, but
Well, yeah, I think that's kind of somewhat introducing issues with Dan's side, with the boss stacks being inconsistent or slightly more. But you didn't die this time, Dan, I guess.
No, it was tight.
And it's only the first one that you take mega high stacks, I think. Like, very relative to the boss battles.
Yeah, it is. The second's a bit spooky for different reasons, but yeah, it's after that.
I noticed that the healer throughput was a bit weird, like on the first phase. Because we had a few deaths from the bounce.
To address Dan wanting the tentacle killed faster, just to see if we can do it, can we do a pull where we'll have Norby help me on the first eye instead of going round? And Corty will go straight to the claw, and we'll see if that catches the damage up enough. I still don't think it will, but we can try it.
Sure.
Yeah, with the ranged, I think we're having far too many range try and kill the third eye, which means everyone's doing big movement. Like, everyone's killing the fifth eye. If you are mobile, can you go to the fifth eye pretty soon? As long as the debuff stacks aren't too high. That should increase uptime as well. And yeah, don't be moving on the edge of the arena, like on the red. There's no reason to be there. You've got sufficient range to the right slightly. It's going to be quite far right.
You can stack me here as well.
Is that right?
Dispel right here, please.
Center, AMZ. Into the boss. To your left, Dan. Quite big movement.
Yeah, you can paste up me. You can paste up me. I'll run it in. Got it.
Raw. If you have got mobility, go to the far one ranged. That's much better.
Bring us to the middle again. And now
Although
if
don't
we
forget to
moon
kill
again.
this. Yep.
I'll try and get him to do it where he does it normally.
Dispel right here, please.
This one over.
Keep under the boss. Keep under the boss. Everyone under the boss. We can res. Res then? It's on.
Yeah, try to resume. Very quick rebuff on me and I should be okay.
Dispel right here, please.
This goes to the boss.
Okay, you can give me a GA, please. And I can have Sakmahatar
Need
maybe.
to run down. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine. You should maybe hit it here. Yeah, we'll hit it, yeah.
Although that was early. So range that you current like split, you're not doing enough damage on that third eye. I think everyone just thinks that they have mobility. Sure, not everyone has instant casts. It's fine to plant yourself and kill that third eye.
That felt like a better phase 2.
Yeah.
I don't know if
The
everyone
time
shares
doesn't feel good for you with the tentacle dying.
Yeah, I had plenty of time.
So on the first phase 2 ranged healers, how did that feel? Any different with the big movement?
It was okay.
Like worse, better, the same? Like range issues? Did you like the big movement? More or less the same. Okay, that's good. Because it meant that ranged uptime was higher, basically. Which Oro? Sorry, which left one? You have to be a bit specific.
What's that buffer?
First left eye, or the third left eye? Yeah, yeah.
First we
So
kill the left side, so we have less damage on the team, and then we can start a bit pre-moving earlier. Because if we kill the right side, then we can't really pre-move unless the left side is at 32. Sometimes I see like the left and right eyes around the same HP, which I don't think is really useful.
for other classes, I don't know. Like, I think it's good that the first two eyes die at the same time, and you can make use of the roar. If you're super mobile, I'd see why not.
I think mages moving on to the later two ones is good because you can interrupt and also the rest can finish the two. Like we are not taking damage if they're interrupted, so after
Yeah.
the plays are dead.
Once like 5-6 out of dead, the red damage really drops off.
Well, it drops off if you keep them interrupted also. So
Also, yeah.
if
Doubly so.
people move earlier, it doesn't matter if the two eyes aren't dead yet, they will still die before the last ones.
I'm back.
So like mages probably, if Rains are killing 4 eyes, mages can move on to the third and fourth before the other ones do.
Yeah, and just plonk yourself on star, because there'll be some AoE healing there. Or close to star, wherever you're in
Isn't
range.
Star right underneath the tentacle?
Yeah, that's fine.
So it doesn't do like a melee swing.
There's
or
no
anything?
cleave, no. as long as it's got a target, it does fuck off.
Oh, let's chuck another pull in.
Alright. Same. Center.
You can sack me here.
Dispel right here, please.
Slightly right. Aim is there. Bit soon, but it's fine. X into the boss. It's your left on. Big left.
Yeah, it's front away.
Watch the frontal.
You can paint something, you can paint something here. And I'll take him in. There you go.
My counter is proc, so I can take the first one.
Okay.
Which one can you take?
You can take
You
it.
Okay, we're gonna push everyone forward, basically.
So Iris first.
Eerie first, yeah.
And I got next.
Slightly right. Maybe far right. No, it's fine.
Hamtori can set me here.
Already did.
Slightly left. Center.
Fable, you can set me here, actually.
That was early.
Not sure what I did that actually. Can't see anything.
Yeah, neither.
Is it going into boss now?
No. One more.
Okay.
Okay, GA on
Salva,
DKD, please.
Into the boss, dodge. Look
GA
where
me.
you're going.
Yeah, I can take it into him as well. There you go, beautiful. We dig. Oh, took a bit long, I guess, to get it in.
Giggity.
Oh, it's okay, okay,
That was
okay.
a late knock. Yep.
Right, okay, that makes a lot of sense. That explains why I was panicking a little bit there. Makes sense if it's higher stack than normal. But it seems like it seems like things are looking up, at least. So it's just about making sure that we're quicker to. So if that ever happens again where Aki can't make it, we just assume that it will be. Everyone moves up one slot.
Yeah, I think a lot of the time the healing is barely enough. So
Maybe. I mean, I think that is fairly. I think most guilds are experiencing that feeling. Because it's not as if it should be a walk in the park. So that there is probably an element of that. Like we're not quite using the double Resto Shaman comp. We have one more Holy Pally. We'd in an ideal world would have a strong Resto in place of or Fable would be a strong Resto or whatever. But
just a question. So like in phase 2, you're staying with the boss. Does it do the beam in phase 2 or? So I can basically stack technically on you, right? In phase
yeah,
2.
he will not do the beam until he has summoned the ball again.
Okay, so yeah, okay, so I'll come closer to you. Maybe I was too far from the healer or something.
Yes, that's definitely possible. Yeah, we've got 27 minutes red left. We'll just make the most of it. I'm glad we did today because it is definitely eye-opening. Like it helps put some things into perspective, and we, hopefully we'll have like a very strong comp going into this. LFR gear is definitely going to make a difference here. Like it looks like a lot of classes are gaining between 500 and 2k DPS, mostly on the lower end of that. But me getting the cheap death trinkets could be awesome. No. Well, let's go in. The healers are going to have a noticeable change in their healing throughput via some of the items. It's nice. But yeah, this is an ultra hard boss. Like he's not easy. The tuning is insane on this. Oh, nice. That should be fine movement-wise.
Right slightly.
Can adjust the boss slightly for you.
Happened again, though.
There you go.
It's not a bad thing, because it's safer for the boss.
Can the spell out of it?
No, I think someone was out of the stack.
Ah, okay. You can sack me here, Hester.
Set.
Do they collide with mirror images?
No.
I don't think so.
It
They
looked
don't.
like it hit a mirror image last time, but
You're right, Dan.
And paint up me here, paint up me here. Could be. Yeah, I'll move a menace, not come.
Selva's dead, so we might need a backup.
He's not part of the rotation at this point.
Oh.
He's only on first.
Light to the left. Make sure you're stacked on. Then moving to be further in, please. Might be a big left.
You can sack me here, Hamtaro.
There's the water.
Big left again. Yes.
You can GA me here.
And this Pelora, please. Yeah.
Fable can sack me here as well. Fable can sack me here as well.
To your right, Dan?
Yep, I'm pulling him into it. I'm pulling him into it.
Or where you? Which marker you need?
Mom.
Boss is in his good position again. Move the boss through her.
Pelora, you're taking the 7th one while I'm dead. Okay.
Okay.
Hug the boss.
I'm alive, it's fine.
Someone needs to take this one now.
Okay, I'm taking this one, Sawa takes the next one.
Hesdar can set me here.
Dispel Vaitier, please.
Central.
So is Selva taking this one?
Next into the boss.
Nice bounce up.
Central. Just dodge the ball. Oh, to your right, Dan. To your right.
Yeah, I've got it. He ain't doing his frontals, it's okay.
Defensives.
Sorry, I forgot.
When you're moving, I want you to both overrun. Oh, no, it's me dead.
You can last here. Is where we're normally last, but I guess it'll be dead. Orb's coming out.
Aren't we doing 977?
Only on the first.
Yeah, 977. We were doing 977.
That was 9.
That was 997, I think.
No.
No.
I think it was 979.
No, it was 7.
Yeah, 23 stacks. 23 is 9 plus 10%. Yeah.
Quick maths.
I was out of range.
Is the ball traveling too far now? Looking at the average timer versus.
Yes, people are not super ready to soak, basically. And they're kind of rushing.
Okay.
Part of it's the fact that Norby was already dead, so I was stuck out there with the eye for way too long anyway.
I died because as soon as I soaked and proc'd, I got the debuff. So, and the first tick killed me.
Nah, 977 is too important. Sets it way more damage long term. Like we get the time by people just executing the balls right, and that's not to have a go at anyone. That's just, you know, I'm just stating it very matter of factly. That's where the time comes from.
Just to be clear, since we are reaching that phase of the fight, if we kill the third phase 2 and we have the fourth, we ignore it and we continue to pump the boss. Is that it?
Yes, you get under the boss and you pump him and heal start using cooldowns, at which point the tanks will be moving to their tentacles though still to stop people getting one shot. But everyone else will be nuking the boss, and by that point he should be 10% and he'll just melt, because he'll have 30 stacks.
Oh, so the plan is to go 9777 into the boss, or 977 and then big bounces between mages?
No, it's nine. It ends up being 97777 at the very end. Or, well, it depends. It could be 5 at the end, depending on how much time you got left. We're talking the fourth. We're talking the final bounce, which we haven't ever done yet. But that purely depends on time factors.
Yep. Well, how quick the bounces are from the previous phase.
Yeah, because we can probably shave 10 seconds off phase 1-2 and phase 1-3 with just maybe even more correct positioning. So let's keep going. I mean, this is good. This is not something to be particularly sorry about. You know, we're just talking about the where we can just increase the efficiency a little, and that just means more preparedness, I think, and that'd be my assessment.
Range stack.
Dispel right here, please.
And this one Norby?
The right.
Right. More than slightly.
Super far.
Or position loss slightly differently to help. You can set me here, Hester. I was a little bit late on the call.
This one.
Aim set. Central. Next into the boss. Watch the frontal. It's very central.
I've got to wait for the frontal. Yeah, it should hit him. It should hit him. There you go. And I gave people loads of time as well to get to positions.
One of the floors, I think. Yeah.
I'll be facing orb towards moon, orb being faced towards moon. I can't do anything at the moment.
This one Norby?
Big left, actually. Reposition boss, please.
Okay. There you go. Wipe it. We've got something dead.
Oh, those 2 deaths, I can't imagine.
Me and Courty both died to the claw reach,
Oh, the later deaths, though. It's the flail, or... Wait, what's the claw?
Oh, it was the claw. It's not
100k by claw, 100k by claw.
Yeah, damn, are you on the claw?
Yeah, I don't think I was out of range of it.
I don't know. I think you might have been just like, because I charged him and Courty both got fucking slapped.
Oh, okay, sure. Okay, I might be just... Yeah, that'd be a minute. That's pretty clear cut.
That or Narcissus left his and the one on the other side of the room's fastest. It's harder as well. Yeah.
Hmm.
Number 2, so it's DK Dave. Yeah, you, like, just ran away from it.
Okay. It's probably when I got Zonos in, I think I moved to the left slightly to reposition him better. That's probably what did it, yeah. Oh, let's just dive straight back in. I know what happened there.
Central, slightly right.
And this one out of it.
You can set me here.
Slightly left. AMZ. Biggest left. On the group. Very good.
This one out of it.
Into the boss.
Let's take straight in.
Rebuff.
I proc Cauterize again. Okay, never mind, I'm done.
Always facing out the moon. Well, the sky even.
Do we move one person?
I think we go again.
Yeah, just go again. If I can let it hit the wall.
Yeah, I know that. I moved too late. That was...
We dead via sack as though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably
the
thought
sack
about it,
ended, but I had a debuff then.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I can. I thought Narbe was with us, but no.
Isn't that one less healer on the range side? Oh no, because he's healing the tank.
Sorry, what? No, we're running a lot of damage for this bot healing. Yeah.
Okie dokie. Let's just go straight back in. Let's keep up the momentum. We've got like 2 pulls in us pretty much, and then we'll stop there and we can talk on feedback a bit, figure out what's up.
Dispel Vitir, please.
You sack me here as well. Z.
And this one, Norby.
Next into the boss. No, dodge.
Up on a moment. Oh, beautiful.
Propped again. Someone else take it.
We have 2 mages dead and Aki's got the right spot.
Yeah, we'll have to wipe it then. So where is the issue here? What's causing these deaths?
I'm standing on the tank, basically.
I'm too busy with Dan.
Yeah, maybe that positioning is just bad then.
Yeah, don't expect me or Hestar to heal anyone that isn't a tank.
But why not? I don't
Because we're
understand.
healing the tanks.
Damn it, the throughput on me is insane. Like
Yeah.
if they were to drop on me, because I know because I felt it last week we were here when they started running out of mana, and it was like, oh.
And I'm also healing down with Beacon on England, so.
Yeah, it's the same for me as Uro. Every single phase 2 we're like 10% HP at some point at least. And if not twice under 10% HP. So most of the time I don't die, but it's close every single time.
What can be done about that? Like,
I
is it a
have no idea.
positional? Is it a positioning issue? Is it a healing issue? Is it?
Yeah, we killed the. So we killed the 3 on the moon, right? Like the eyes and the flail and whatever. And I'm just running straight toward yellow after. And standing on the tank. And then basically I'm getting proc when I'm at the tank. Okay. I'm not.
He's in the range camp, isn't he? So why does it matter what you guys do now?
I pre-moved to soak the first orb, yeah.
No, not the bosses.
If I know for sure that
Oh,
Dan
okay,
will
yeah,
bring
not sure Aki's moving to the boss.
because the orb is getting like towards.
The orb goes towards me. Or it's
Yeah.
that's the intention. So if you
I'm
just...
getting there to get some heals basically, so I can be in position. Otherwise, if I'm on the other side,
I'll just say that's incorrect. So, you stand on moon, heal the 4 adds, move across, be in range of healers. You can even just tunnel down the big ad. But you kill the 3rd eye, target the big flail, and then when you see that the orb spawns in like 7 seconds, you just walk across the moon. Like, in terms of range, like where I am now, blue marker, you can target the 3rd eye and the flail, and I can be at moon in like 2 seconds.
But healers in the range, we're basically moving from moon to yellow.
Yeah.
Then you know you're in range of them there as well.
Are we going for one more?
Although,
let's do a final. We'll do a final pull.
Other people are dying in range, so I'm not sure what we can do to help that. Healers heal more in range.
I mean, that is a classic. Well,
That's silly of you.
we go again though.
Can we have Simon on the range dealing for like 1 or 2 pulls just so you can get a feeling of how it's going on the range side?
Not tonight, I think we will.
No, one last pull. Just try and clean it up a little. This is the final pull. Try and make it a kill. I mean, there's literally nothing stopping this being a kill. Oh, yeah, undoubtedly.
He said it.
Jinx.
Hopefully that's better on live too.
Dan? God, I wish.
Yeah, I mean, clean up those early pyroblasts.
Kan inte rätta upp Norby?
Slightly right.
You can set me here.
Biggish right.
Inte rätt Norby väl?
AMZ right.
You can pace up me here.
To the boss. Do not hit the orb. Don't use boots in P2 please.
We have a boss orb soon. Orb is 7. Walking through.
He dealing on Vitir, I got the debuff. Yeah.
The ball is stuck.
Move with square, please. Oh, thank you. Oh, that was a
Okay, just low wipe. Like that's unfortunate. That's a bit of a game ender when that happens. There's not a whole lot one can do. Is this going to be a pure combat fight, do you reckon, Corty, for rogues?
One combat rogue, the other one or the other ones can goes up. It's more boss damage.
Okay. All right. Well, let's.
What?
The issue is that only 1 or 2 people can do that level of damage, Simon, without completely fucking the archers.
You only. Yeah, you only need one combat rogue is enough for that because our damage will be higher. Also on launch, on cleave.
Yeah. So what are the goods and the bads of tonight? I guess. Maybe
Movement is correct now.
Ball bad.
Okay,
But,
ball
I mean,
bad.
the randomness, not the
ball-
stalking.
Yeah, the RNG. Yeah, that's fair.
I think we missed the barrier there.
Well, I mean, number one, like you want to be real careful with like comparing strategies to extremely high-end guilds because it presupposes that you have extremely high-end players. If it can be full healed, it's worth looking at. But I mean, they presumably do the technical phase a bit different. I would assume.
Any guild doing less than 6 healers is doing the tentacle phase in 4 or 5 groups.
Yeah.
And ending the phase extremely quickly.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Yeah, but the issue is that to do that, you've got to run a completely different comp to what we have available. So you cannot do it with what we've got.
Yeah, and how many hours of Murphin put into Zonos?
No clue.
Because these guys, given that he's got a paid add-on, I'm assuming that he's put at least 10 hours a day into it, into the PTR minimum, like Foji. Yeah, maybe a bit weird of accountability. It's hard in places to get like a picture of what's going on. I think some people take things a little maybe too personally. I think you're right about tank movements are now better. That's for sure.
Because I still remember like back in the days when we like I was like progressing this in a heroic. Whenever like our main tank was like had an like an off day, we struggled on that boss like so much because the off tank didn't know the specific movements like at the beginning of the phases.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I think we could probably stack the comp. We can look at the comps that are killing this and maybe see what we can do with our extensive roster. LFR gear is going to help.
One of the big things is the LFR gear is going to tighten that melee transition. We'll never miss that core tentacle, to be honest. We're only slightly off. So we'll always have the boss central, I think.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Only times we missed the damage check was when my adrenaline rush wasn't ready in time.
That or when Norby was dead and I couldn't come and help.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was the same pool actually. I think it happened 2 times that I had 10 seconds left. But that's also RNG on rogue part a little bit, what procs you get from tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting day. I think. I think with Brumar feeling like he wasn't really ready or geared for it, so that definitely would have been a bit of a factor in some of the early pulls. But it's good that he did it because otherwise he'd miss 6 healing. Yeah, stuff, and there'll probably be some stuff to look at after Dragon Soul about how we approach certain PTR bosses. I think. I think the only thing I'm a little bit regretful about is that we haven't had a chance to maybe look at some of the other ways people are handling phase 2. In case there is one that is more suited, or like an optimization we can make.
I will repost the image of that phase 2. Like that, I think looks quite cleanly.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the other thing to consider is, I think